Okay, we are ready for part B of the experiment. So first thing you need to realize, we're going to be using 100 grams and we're going to be using a radius 100, 60, and 45. But you already have a data point for 100 grams and 75 centimeters from part A. Use that data here too. That will give you 4 points in order to plot, and it'll be much easier to see if it's a curve or a straight line if you have 4 points, right? So make sure you use from part A your 100 gram 75 centimeter one. We just don't need to repeat the experiment because we already did it, right? You already have data, you can use it. So I'm going to do this starting with 100 centimeters, then I'm going to move to 60 centimeters, and then I'm going to move to 45. And the 100s are always easier to time, so they're probably more accurate. That's why I'm using this smaller amount of mass. So again, you're going to decide how many rotations you're going to use. You're going to decide when to start and stop your stopwatch, and you're going to have to count it out. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of this. In my head, I'm going to make sure I do probably 60 to 80 rotations, right? I'm going to kind of count them out in my brain, but you're going to decide, okay, I'm going to do 10, and then you're going to count your 10, time them, just like we did in part A. Only this one should be pretty easy because it's a nice small amount of mass at least. So this first one is going to be my 100 centimeter radius. So I'm putting my 100 grams on there on the bottom. And I'm going to do 100. So I might have to reposition a little so you can see it. There we go. And I am now free rotating. So whenever you're ready, you time your stuff. Okay, so that is very exciting, right? You just watched me rotate something a whole bunch of times. Now I'm going to move my radius. I'm going from the 100 and I'm going to move to 60 centimeters. So this will be at 60 centimeters with 100. Again, start at any rotation, time as many as you want. You're going to decide how many you're going to time. That's what you're going to time and write down. Do at least 3 trials, like it says, and you're good. So here we go. I'll tell you when I'm stable. That is pretty stable. So anytime you're ready, you can start. Okay, so that was at 60 centimeters. So finally, we're going to do 45 centimeters. So I'm going to have to get higher off the ground to do this. Sure it's in the frame. Okay, good. So I'm nice and stable. You can start whenever. Okay, so those were our 3 we needed for our changes in radius for part B. So remember, you should have gotten 3 trials out of that for each of the 3 different radii. You can watch a different video for part C.